Hello, and welcome to a brief overview on how to use OverDrive for gardening resources, brought to you by the Gloucester County Library System. Let's hop right into it. I think the easiest way is just to go up to eReference here. I'm at our homepage, gcls.org, and then online resources, and then databases A to Z. Then if you just scroll down, you actually see a couple. They're under different alphabetical things, and then they may also filter out. So if we scroll down, we see OverDrive for magazines and then ebooks specifically. But if we just hit the top, we get greeted with our login screen. This is your first time. You're going to choose Gloucester County Library System from the dropdown. I'm going to cut the video and put my card number and PIN in. Remember, your PIN is most likely going to be the last 4 digits of your card number if you haven't changed it. So be right back. Okay, so we're here on the homepage, and I think it's always good to just kind of like take a second and survey when you're here for the first time on any kind of a new page or application or something. So we see front and center, we see new popular books, and we again get some more information about them. We see that most of these are ebooks. Here's an audiobook. We can borrow these right away. And then the search function jumps out at me, and we're gonna hit that next after we go over a couple things. You may have alerts here if you have, say, a hold that's come through. If you've already checked out books, you could just hit your bookshelf here. And my account, we're going to visit real briefly at the end just to show you a couple things. Also, at the top, we see that they have some curated selections. And one thing of note is that OverDrive for Kids is its own kind of special collection. Just scrolling down, we see Libby. Libby is the like mobile application version of OverDrive. So the things that we check out here on the browser, and I do think it is a bit easier to use the browser if you're looking for very specific sort of titles, or you want to sort of just even just peruse a bit easier. But once you check it out here, it's going to get sent over to your mobile device as well, if you want. But you'll also be able to read whatever content you have in the browser here. And then scrolling way down at the bottom past these, we see the accessibility options as well as any other links that might be hiding. And this might be worth checking out for you, as well as the privacy policies. So going back up to the top, if we do a quick search for garden, which might be kind of a reasonable place to start, we see that it does fill in some autofill things for us, but I'm just going to hit enter. And then we get 620 results back. And so this might be more than what you're bargaining for. We do see a lot that is maybe of interest to us, but one of the first things is a young adult novel. It just happens to be by somebody named Nancy Garden. So one way to filter that out might be to use the subject guides here on the side. And you can also filter out for certain content, or if you're looking for newer or older content, you could filter for date as well. And then, so you can also, this is going by what it thinks is relevant for us. And you can also adjust that here. So what I think is a better place to get started, though, for the beginner and novice gardener is to go to a really nice collection of resources that they have already curated for us. So this page can look a little daunting. I kind of recommend holding control and hitting F on your keyboard, or command if you're on a Mac, and just typing in garden. And we get to gardening, and we see that there's 12 resources here. And so this is a very nice collection for people who are just getting into gardening, or maybe just looking to do it in a more sustainable way, or kind of up their game and do it specifically for certain types of pollinators as well. There's fun material on just how to like regrow your veggies, even if you don't have a garden yourself. And then I really enjoy that it just sort of starts out with a small pots as well. So and first time gardeners. So say we want to check this book out. We can do it. I already have this one out. So let's go to Hummingbird. We can do this. We click on it. We get some more information. We see what formats it's available in. That's very important. What subject heading it might be under. Language it's available in. One thing to note is that even though this is digital content, there is a limited amount that we have to circulate. And then also you do have a limited amount per month that you can check out for most content. Magazines don't count against that subscription, and there's plenty of magazines on OverDrive to check out, particularly in the home and garden section. So we get a full description down here. We can even check out a sample if we want, and then we can also borrow it here. So the sample just brings up a little pop-up, And you can click on the left or right here to peruse. And then so let's borrow that. I get to choose 7 or 14 days. I'm just going to say 7 days. Check it out. I can send this right to my e-reader if I want. I can read right now in the browser, or I can do download here. So that's going to be up to you. One last thing I just want to hit is that My Account page. This shows you your current loans as well as the bookshelf here. And then if you have anything on hold, it would be here. If you have anything on your wish list, it would be here. And then also, importantly, the last thing, settings, you get to change some general preferences. But what I think is most important, they kind of hide the display options here. So if you prefer high contrast mode, or if you're more comfortable reading with the dyslexic font, then that's here as well. So again, thank you very much for being here. Please reach out if you have any questions, and happy gardening.